My name is Janusz Pawletta. I'm working at the German Kazakh University, and I'm a Vice Rector for International Cooperation and for Public Relations. And at the same time, I am a UNESCO Chair for Water Management in Central Asia. So this is my biggest, closest relation to Central Asia and to water, because I used to work in this capacity for the last 7 years. I'm a lawyer by training, so I see things very, in a structural ways, probably. I see there are lots of changes. They are institutional changes. There are lots of activities, which all in all goes towards more awareness about the challenges which the water sector faces in the region these days. So one of them is obviously the climate change, which impacts the amount of water, respectively the relations between the states in terms of the water sharing. But at the same time, water quality, the awareness is raised about this. We see that people understand more and more that the integrated approach to water management is very important. So not only climate change, but especially the water and soil resources. Another resources like biodiversity and the issues like desertification. All of them, they impact water. So we see it in seeing this much more wider perspective and trying to come up with some initiatives to bring those issues together. And not only thematically, but also in terms of involvement different stakeholders, so to say. I see that academia and science, probably idea or awareness is raising that it's important, and at the same also the youth movement is a little bit more, stronger in the picture than it used to be before. In our university, we started the program related to water sector, as I mentioned, 7 years ago already. And this is a regional approach, because we again see that waters have no borders. So when you want to work for water, you have to work together from different countries. And we have a number of activities. The main activity is the master program, which we run for all states of Central Asia and 5 states of Central Asia and Afghanistan. And we have students, mainly these days already nominated by the government. They are young professionals from the water sector, from the different areas, studying together for 2 years. And our flying faculty are the German colleagues from the Freie Universität Berlin. Students are studying different modules in the integrated approach. One of them is climate and water, another is soil and water. There are also legal components, because I'm lawyer by training, like economic component and new technologies, and many others. So I think that the special thing is that we are trying to stick to the region, to the all countries, and to the all issues related to water. But a part of this main project, we are supporting, we have created and now supporting a youth-led network where we organize, for example, water contests, knowledge contests in all countries of Central Asia, where students, learn something new about integrated approach, and who are at the same time competing in this knowledge and getting awards and coming to the regional level, organizing summer schools, for example, related to water and soil, efficient use of those resources every year with our German partners from the TSAVA project. We are cooperating a lot with international, so especially of course with Germany within so-called Berlin process, which has established us with GIZ and TSAVA project, but also with other partners like Swiss Development Cooperation, with USAID, with UN agencies, with UNECE, UNDP, and others. UNESCO, of course, we are UNESCO chair for water in Central Asia. We try to empower youth on the different levels. On the scientific level, organizing the scientific competitions for them, like the recently run with the Regional Ecological Center. For the political empowerment, because we bring them to the political events where we organize youth sessions. Like recently there was 20 years of the ICWC, the regional organization, where we had a special youth-led session, or they go to World Water Forum, or they go to World Water Week and they are representing Central Asia over there. So political, scientific and social engagement of youth, where we offer them or encourage them to do some socially responsible projects, like working with the school children to share some knowledge and capacities. I think that this conference is very important in terms of meeting each other and exchanging. We are gathered here with all the representatives from all Central Asian countries and Afghanistan. There are lots of international partners coming, so the exchange is very active. We had, before the conference even started, we had the one special day devoted to academic affairs, to science and water issues, organized by the World Bank CAUDE project and CAREC, SMART and CAMP projects. So I think that we really have a lot of very knowledgeable people to strengthen this. And of course that's why we learn a lot, not only from people but also from the lectures, because they are sharing their knowledge. And out of this meeting we also come up with new ideas, like how to support the network, the organization and implementing of the academic network, how to develop, and engage more partners into the youth-led projects. We met with the landscape people, so we think that the interaction and this interconnectedness between the different areas is becoming really visible, because under climate change all resources and all issues are going to be impacted. So we see the people from different disciplines, not only from water, which is extremely enriching, and we look forward to continue the cooperation. Maybe the hope that all of those contacts which we have established now, that we'll really get into the projects and programs finally, because first of all Central Asia, it's worth it. The resources are very important for the people here, and we, especially as the international community, if we want to do something good to the region, we have to create a very sustainable structure of cooperation, of exchange, and it has to be based on science and implemented by education.